areas. Here are Bridges of Sport.
I'm Nitish, founder of Bridges of Sports Foundation. So I started this organization in 2016 with a simple idea of how we can provide opportunities for children who come from rural and remote communities to excel in sports, and not just a chance to play sports but to become the best version of themselves in whichever sport they might choose. And it's been 7 years, and I think we have identified certain communities and we're working very closely with them. The northern Karnataka belt, where the tribal communities here, their ability in sprinting or sprint based sports was really high. And that was one of the most important aspects of why we choose this particular region, and why we know that there is a lot of potential and they can be a catalyst to take Indian sprinting forward across the world. So one of the most important aspects of our model was to make it a community-driven initiative, where community is the biggest stakeholder in this whole process, from identifying and developing athletes. Because we believe that gives community the agency that in the future they can sustain their future, sustain their livelihood on their own, and they're not dependent on organizations outside the community to help them have a better life, to help them give opportunities to chase their dreams. Nothing stopping us from reaching those goals or breaking those barriers. And it really just takes one person to break these barriers, and then you'll see a lot of athletes, following the path and taking Indian athletics to the elite level.
Absolutely critical work that they are doing, of course. And in terms of finding these little jewels, we spoke about the fact, and we've mentioned this, you've heard this over the course of the last 3 days, oftentimes there are people in these villages, in areas who are doing something that is sport related and not even knowing it.
Yeah, exactly. It's amazing that these sort of foundations exist, because it helps the equality in sports across the country.
Absolutely does, and a tremendous job done by them. So thank you so much, Bridges of Sports. We're taking another short break here. Don't go anywhere. This is